Hello. It's now 6:47 p.m. I already introduced the date. It's still Saturday, November 20th, 2021. So yesterday, no, it was not the previous video, I'm sorry. The previous long video that I did, I was able to go over an hour talking in the dark. I don't like to do that. I prefer that y'all can see my face, but hey, if it I don't have to, less storage space is used up. So hold up. Less storage space is used up and I can talk for longer. So I lied to myself and said I was not going to leave out this front door. But I left to get me something to eat and then came back. I only ate twice today. This morning I had the last of the little pomegranate juice and some oatmeal with flax seeds and some peanut butter. And then for dinner I had grits, eggs, sausage, and biscuit with cheese in it. So I'm stuffed now because I ate at 11 or somewhere around there. And then I ate at, I not long ago ate, I guess 5:30, no, it was close to 6 o'clock that I ate. So I won't eat, I don't think I'm going to eat anything else tonight. And I know I slipped and had a little candy bar. But I keep telling myself, no more sweets, no more sweets. So it's been a battle for me. So, alright. Y'all know how y'all probably don't pay much attention. But these doggone commercials, we all hate TV. People been hating and complaining about TV commercials for years. And so we all hate YouTube. We hate our favorite videos being interrupted by YouTube commercials. The YouTube ads. So I'm still shooken up about the Travis thing. And a lot of people are still talking about it, and it's good that Christians are speaking up about it. So, the traffic is bothering me, so let me try to put my earbuds in. Well, so yeah, wait a minute. I think that this yeah, I think that, hold on, wait. So, all right. They got this song that one of the YouTube ads play, and every time I hear that commercial when I'm looking at YouTube videos, it's like a song with, I heard that they're Korean, the group that sings the song. It's like I was so bothered that I went to look up who is that sings this song. And they sound very American with this song that that's part of one of the YouTube ads. The song is called Get It, Let It Roll, or sometimes another title for the song is called Butter or something. I went to look it up and search. And so, I don't know why when I hear that song, like, I think the song was like, first time, I cannot sing, so forgive me. First time I live into the beat, get it, let it roll. That song. Give me unwanted, intrusive, scary thoughts about the Travis Scott situation. The music group is called BTS or something like that. So it's like I'm still traumatized thinking about the Travis thing. And so I don't know. I'm still trying to shake it off and try to get over it. You know, I guess I can't for the moment, but I guess time will heal. But I'm saddened by the victims, and my heart goes out to the victims. And the latest one was a 9-year-old boy that died. But the Ezra Blount boy. But wow. I'm just, heartbroken about what happened. Well, generally speaking, for the day, I didn't do much, but I feel like I had a good day today. But I didn't get up until like 10 o'clock this morning. And I didn't get to fall asleep until after 3 o'clock in the morning. But I want to try to get to go to bed earlier and try to sleep earlier. And wake up earlier. So today I felt the sleep deprived feeling all day. I felt the sleep deprived feeling all day long. And this morning, they were working, so the video that I'm doing now, I wanted to do it earlier, but I think at 3 or 4 o'clock they stopped working and left. So I felt all kinds of uncomfortable while they were working next door, but they got to do their job. They got to do what they got to do, But I stayed inside because I just did not feel like walking to the library and then getting perped the whole way, or getting perped on the way back and then still feeling super sleep deprived. And right now, they're vibrating both of my feet. Directed energy weapons are vibrating my feet. So somebody's hitting me with the directed energy weapons, causing both of my feet to vibrate, especially the right foot. So tomorrow, I should be able to get back on Twitter. And it's like trying to post truth, and then they nip you right in the bud and stop you right there. But Twitter censorship is not nearly as bad as like here, and also Facebook and Instagram. Of course, Facebook is the worst with it. But Instagram is kind of like second to worst. But you got a little more freedom on Twitter. But at the same time, they'll try to censor you. They're starting to come down hard too. And I heard that people can't even have their freedom, like to speak the truth on BitChute much anymore either. So it's like very disappointing. I hate to be forced muzzled, but excuse me. So there's something I'm going through that I wish I could talk about it, but I can't. You know, so yeah, they're vibrating my right foot so bad, and they've been doing it all day. Today, my brain or my mind was not fixated. I don't think fixated is the right word, but it wasn't equipped for me to mentally, for me to get to write today, to do any writing today. But hopefully it'll be a little better tomorrow. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to do some cleaning up in here. In this little small room, I'm going to clean up. And I'm praying and hoping that they fix the laundry, the washing machines. I need to do laundry so bad and tired of wearing the same clothes. But, so yeah, it's like, one thing I forgot to mention, Mr. John, he, like, when I told him, you know, about putting his hands on my stuff, and we argued, and then he's like, what, you want a Coke or something? I'm like, no, because I don't even drink Coke. But your ass is just freaking ignorant, you know. But my point was, I wasn't trying to be childish or petty. I know you're a narcissistic abuser and you're a perp, and you think you have a license and a right to violate and disrespect my boundaries. And so the whole time, I told you, the whole time we were arguing, the Veronica lady came and sat down and was smacking her food, like her candy, like sat right next to us. And because we were both standing up, and she came and sat at the table right next to us, and we got into it. And then shortly after, she's like, oh, where's the bathroom at where y'all in the room where y'all talking about? And then she's like, and so with the cake, she's like, taste that cake for me, Candy, and see how sweet it is. I'm like, no. You know, I was already mad. It's like, she reminds me of my biological sister, that retard Ramona, in so many ways. You know, but the thing was, and it threw me off for him to say that nobody's supposed to be in that room anyway. And then he said the students weren't supposed to be in that room. So, that's the last building in that room. I work in there, and he works in there. He takes the trash out of all the rooms. So, we rest at where we working at. And I've been doing that. You know, take a break and rest where I'm working at. So that threw me off and confused me for him to tell me, oh, you ain't supposed to be working in there anyway. You're not supposed to be in there anyway. But I'm not a child, and I'm not one of the students. But he think he can bully me and think he can make rules for me. And this is just about every job I work at, for a bossy co-worker to think, you know, even if they're 18 years old and I'm 38. I mean, if an 18-year-old child think I'm calling you a child to make sure you're younger than me, even though I know 18 is an adult, but I'm saying like I've had 17 and 18-year-olds act like they think they can order me around and tell me what to do and make rules for me. You know, and they act like they think they're my handler or think that they can boss and control me. So Mr. John doesn't have the authority to say, you know, you're not supposed to be in that room. When I just quickly went in there to go get my food to warm it up. Because I've been putting my food in there. So, but narcissistic abusers, they think that, I mean, another thing that got underneath my skin was he tried to tell me, like he make it like as if he was threatening to punish me, but trying to say I almost was going to throw the food away. So, I was never told, if the boss didn't say you're not supposed to be in there, who are you to think you, I mean, even though you're older than me, but you don't make the damn rules. That's the point. So if I ain't supposed to be in there, then you ain't supposed to be in there either. And how are the bathrooms going to get cleaned or how's the trash going to get taken out? Dumbass. So both him and Miss Brenda might be a reason. And the other lady, the new lady, Veronica, too. I mean, all three of them will have to be a reason why I might have to be forced to, but I'm trying to hold on, though. Trying to hold on. But if I end up being forced to quit or get fired or something, because they twisted the story and lied on me or something, who knows what they got up cooking. That's why I'm starting to suspect that Miss Brenda is a perp, too. That Miss Brenda is a perp, too, because Mr. John, he told me that him and Miss Brenda are close. That they, you know, but, and he was the one who told me she had 2 aneurysms. But, and then he said, I don't understand why she don't, he told me, I don't understand why she don't just quit. Then he told me that, like, the day he told me about the aneurysms when I was kind of new. And he said, I don't understand why she don't just quit. You know, so. But Miss Brenda's doing certain things that I can't say on here, but she's doing certain things to affect my health. And Miss Brenda's a compulsive liar. She lies about every damn thing. You know, so. It's like, I'm trying to keep, I really don't like that kind of job anyway, but it's one of the only few little things I can get, and something that I can manage with my disability, but at the same time, it made my OCD worse. As I say, I would rather just, I wish I was one of those people fortunate enough to make, like passive income or residual income from my ebooks, or if I could have, if I could have been like been able to do something. I mean, if I wouldn't have been blacklisted and I was able to get to do something with my college degree, you know, so, and I wouldn't even be in this. This is like, you know, it's like you got a paid off house to live in, and you got a vehicle, and you're sitting there trying to drive me back onto the streets. Like, Mr. John does not respect people's boundaries. Like, he really think he owns your person. A narcissistic abuser who act like he think he owns your personal business and stuff. Like, I was mad that Miss Brenda told him where I'm staying at. And then come to find out he's a perp. So, sorry I keep talking about this, but I'm still freaking, you know, I guess Mr. John is like the Alex Dupree in my life right now. Like the Alex Dupree of the city where I'm at. The Alex Dupree of Gulf Breeze. You know, and I would hate, I would hate to go back on the streets. And then this coming Monday, it's supposed to be back, it's supposed to be like 43 degrees or 44 degrees or something. But I'm covered until at least Friday. And then, Friday morning. And so I got paid like $61 and something, like 61.65 in net pay for the day yesterday. But what was supposed to have been 83.70, but I lost because of the incident that happened. I lost out on at least a minimum of $22 net pay for the day. So, I could have had like $22 and something and some change extra if he didn't do what he did. But that was done on purpose. Since the beginning, I felt like as if he was trying to, drive me to want to quit. I felt like, oh, he's such a horrible person to work with. I felt like I wanted to quit. But I fought and stayed, because I could have ended up quitting like October 11th. But damn, it was October 22nd when I got my final confirmation that, yes, he's a perp. Driving a Ford Escape with funny headlights or one fog light out. So, and him and Miss Brenda are like two peas in a pod, so. But this man has no respect for anybody. And act like as if everybody's dumb. But he acts like he's ignorant and uneducated himself. Like, he looks like he seems like as if he probably didn't even get past the GED, but I got a bachelor's degree, and he treat me like have the word dumb written on my head on my forehead in big letters. So, at one point, with him being the only one, if it was four of us, me, him, Miss Brenda, and Mr. William, and then now this new lady being added, and it's like I cannot get any peace with this Veronica person. Everything she does is fucking ignorant, and like has to be like blasting loud music from her phone, smacking her food, just everything I hate. And then she threw up the devil horns, Wednesday, talking to me. So, it's like, I'm scared. I'm really scared, and scared about being forced to be back on the streets. And, like, after this past Friday, might be just one more week I can afford to stay here, but then money for like food or like if next week, this coming week was a work week, then I would be like a week ahead. But I'm thankful and glad to get a break off, to rest, because I've been like abnormally extremely tired in a way that I cannot explain, being tired, fatigued, exhausted, and drained. So then the Social Security thing, I don't even know if I'll get it for the month of December. But if anything happens with the job and slash or the Social Security check, that will put me back on the streets again. I mean, Mr. John is very fucked up for trying to wait till the weather start to get cold to try to drive me back onto the streets again. Like, bully me off the job so that I'll be back on the streets again. But then he acts like he thinks he owns my personal business. Like, and then another thing, Miss Brenda gave him my phone number without my permission. I did not want him with my phone number. So, she didn't even think to ask me, well, is it okay if I give Mr. John your phone number? So, and I know that he probably he probably was the one who told her, oh, what was Candy's number or something like that. I try to stay like far away from him. So anyway, enough on that. I mean, I just wanted to get it all out of my system, like everything that happened in my anger and everything, so I can calm down and feel better. And when I went to go eat, they had a man who drove by creepily and just drove around the building and then sat in his truck for 5 minutes at the exit, and then drove off. And he didn't come and eat. He didn't he drove by and gave me a creepy looking smile. And I figured he was a Masonic perp. And he just drove around the building and then sat by the exit for 5 minutes and then drove off. And then they had these customers with a mother, a father, and a son. And they were there eating before I was. And they were there eating before I was. And then they got in their truck and drove off. And then the guy came and drove right by me and sat there and had his one fog light or funny headlights, the left side, the right side was out. And then when I tried to put him on film, he switched the fog lights or funny headlights and put the right light on at the bottom of the headlights, the bottom small ones. He turned the right one on and turned the left one off, and then drove off when I tried to put him on film. And my food, they gave me one slice of cheese when they were supposed to give me two, and I didn't even get to taste any of the cheese at all. But everything else was fine. But I can't believe they raised the prices on the biscuit. So they raised the price on the food and stuff, But it's like, damn, I can't even leave the house the motel room for a very short time and go close by and just get me something to eat. Can't even go just next door and get me something to eat. And without being perped. It's freaking ridiculous. I couldn't even go take out the trash at the extended stay hotel almost a year ago. So yeah, I'm feeling dreadful about cleaning up this motel room because I feel I need a break from, but things could have been easier if I had a car. But then again, this chronic sleep deprivation and never feeling well rested and never getting to feel normal and having no access to a car, a vehicle. I have no way to get access to a vehicle to drive at all, but I have a license. But it's been so long, really, since I drove a vehicle. I did some actual real driving, you know. And I'm tired of everybody trying to control me. And so I don't use Pinterest that much, but the Jessica Perp, J Demon Rotten shit, she went to try to stalk and follow me on Pinterest too. Her name is Jessica Ricketts. And it's like, that's ridiculous that these perps feel the need to follow me everywhere online. So, and she insists on calling herself J Angel, when there's nothing angelic about her unless it's a fallen angel. That's the only kind of angel you are, is a fallen angel. Nothing righteous about you. So, I had been like watching YouTube videos about cooking, or they have a lady who, her name is Beautiful 2 Creations with Donna. All one word, Beautiful TOO Creations with Donna, all one word. And she mixes comedy and baking, and she does YouTube videos with a mind-boggling variety of pound cakes. That she's in the kitchen baking pound cakes or cooking up soul food, and her and her husband, they joke and laugh, while she's showing us how to bake pound cakes. And if I had a permanent roof over my head or access to a stove and an oven and enough money to go and buy the ingredients, I would have loved to try out her butterscotch pound cake. And so I also watch The Truth about celebrities in the entertainment industry being exposed, and Bible truths and like Bible prophecy and survival and a few various other things. But I'm glad that YouTube seems like it's starting to get more interesting again, and I'm starting to find more truth. And there's this one interesting channel called Days, DAYZ, of Noah. And I came across this channel, and he was talking about his channel talks about narcissism, and also talks about black people being exploited by entertainment and media. And I find that interesting also. And I can't think at the moment what other interesting channels, that I've been watching, but it seems like that's what I gotta do in order to be able to use the Wi-Fi here and upload my videos. And of course, I've been watching a few targeted individual videos here and there. So financially, I don't know where I'm gonna stand soon. That well, I'm invited to this dinner on Tuesday, but I barely have the free money or the spare money to I mean, I have a little bit, but I barely have enough to be able to travel to and from the event. So I'm wondering if I might as well just stay, just not go, and I mean, for me to take the Uber to get over there, I might as well just not even go. But um but somebody gifted me with a dinner to go and buy, so that helps. So I have enough like to pay for this past Friday, like to pay for one more week after this week, then next enough to cover me for next week up until the following Friday. And so if I don't have job or Social Security or whatever, I might end up having to be back on the streets. But I don't even know what other opportunities there might be. But I felt like after this job, I'm not going to try to look for another job no more because I'm sick and tired of freaking workplace mobbing. I'm really tired of it. And the fact that I can't even get to last that great. I mean, last too long on a job. And I spent the majority of my life being unemployed and looking for years and still finding nothing. And all these rejections in between this job and the last one. And not that many people are willing to accommodate disability. I'm glad that with this job I can work, and like when I'm off to myself, I can be in total silence. So, yeah, I'm feeling scared. I guess I don't know what to expect next Monday, the 30th. Or I don't know what to expect that week. If I might get in any trouble, I don't know. The idea of being punished for exposing your gang stalking. Because I can't tell my immediate supervisor, I can't tell him, well, the reason why I'm going through the problems that I'm going through with Mr. John is because he is a gang stalker. I can't say that. So, I don't even know if Mr. John is even connected with Alex. But he was, I mean, he made things look kind of like as if, like he wanted to go out of his way to help me at one point. But like, he was a total jerk towards me when I first met him. I didn't speak to him really that Friday, but that following Monday. But he came back to work, and, I heard that he acted like he didn't even want to come back to work and was mad at everybody that day, that Friday. So, I don't even know if I can get another job opportunity or another temp opportunity, but I'm horrified and scared to be back on the streets and nobody gives a damn. Maybe I should have just left my GoFundMe up for longer. Or maybe I should have left up my buy me a coffee. But some people might be like, well, you can always create another one. Well, I still got my PayPal and Cash App, but I don't need help at the moment right now. I'm good for now. But um if anything past next Monday, if I end up losing my job or have to be forced to quit or something, get fired or forced to quit or anything happen or I end up not getting a social security check, then or if I couldn't find another job, then I would end up being forced back on the streets. But I'm not able to make much of any money off of my ebooks and short stories. Most people are not even interested, or they don't want to, they don't really care because I didn't sell my soul. But a person who sold their soul, if they wrote the exact same thing I did, then they will get far more recognition and credit. And it can be as nonsensical as they want it to be. But me, I'm already hated by society. Smear campaign on purpose. They smear campaign on purpose so that nobody will support me. And I don't know, but I'm debating on whether or not I want to go to the Thanksgiving dinner, because but I don't know if it would definitely be over $15. So it might be $20 or $25 each way with an Uber to get over there, and to get back might be $50. So I don't even know if I'm better off just staying here Tuesday and just, get the dinner that I was gifted. I'm gonna keep it a surprise. I'm not gonna say who it was that got me the dinner. Well, I'm gonna keep it a secret. who bought me the dinner. So yeah, I mean I gotta mentally prepare mentally to clean up this motel room, like clean off the microwave and clean off the top of the refrigerator and clean the inside of the refrigerator and sweep and mop the floor, do laundry, clean the bathroom, like clean a toilet, clean a sink, clean a shower, and sweep and mop the floor, take out the trash, and trying to organize in here. But it's just so hectic. But I also need to leave financial room for if I were to end up back on the streets, I would have to take all this stuff, well, except the food. I might have to be forced to throw the food away, but I would have to have enough money and enough cushion to both bring my stuff to my storage unit, and then go back downtown where I was at. I'm not prepared or ready to do that, and it's very fucked that Mr. John set me up in this fucking predicament. He been acting like he thinks he owns me. You're just a coworker, but I don't appreciate being talked to like a retarded baby. I didn't even want to spend so much time, elaborate time, talking so much about him in this video or today. But oh well. I'm just really scared about ending up back on the streets again. But in a way that I can't say. I wish I could say, but I can't talk about it. But Miss Brenda coughing on me, and I know y'all gonna say this doesn't make sense, but if I were to be allowed to explain it to y'all, then it would make sense. But Miss Brenda being close in my space and coughing on me is the reason why I'm not able to have a menstrual period right now. But I can't say why. I can't say why on here. But I mean, if I told y'all why, then it would make sense. But it's like I gotta tiptoe around everything, you know, and can't. And it's like I gotta be careful with my words or doctor up my words a certain way. So, I'm just bored right now, but I'm exhausted and tired and feeling anxiety and severe anxiety and depression right now. Before I go, I don't know if I'd be successful with it. I mean, but Thursday I try to activate my channel to do live YouTube videos, but I mean, and then Friday I was granted the permission to get to do live videos, but I would like to try to see what it's. I mean, I tried one time to do a live video, but on my I think it was my first PsychWorld channel. No, maybe it was the Targeted by the PsychWorld channel. I tried to do a live video and was just trying to test it out. And, you know, I'm hated enough that nobody would join in a live video. You know, because the idea of it's supposed to be that nobody likes me according to the psych world, the narcissistic psych world of society. That society is supposed to be the way that nobody likes Candy Grandpre. So people try to make like the only people who are worthy to do a live video is if you're popular and well liked. Or, you know, making me feel like I don't have a right to do a live video. The online perps making like I don't have a right to do regular videos. Telling me your videos are too long or you spend 30 minutes ranting. Well, I got you blocked. So I got you blocked, and if you got a problem, then don't watch. Why are you watching? Why are you torturing yourself? You know, if you hate me, you can't try to force me off. You cannot try to force me. You cannot try to force me off like that, you know. So, if you feel like I talk too slow or I need to get to the point, well, I got you blocked. So, they're childish enough to give thumbs down on every video for revenge of me blocking them. I mean, so I don't know. Life is just so scary right now. Like, me being in here right now, I feel somewhat scared of the dark right now, but I'm reassuring myself, Candy, you're going to be okay. Just read the Bible and pray. But before I go, I forgot to tell y'all. That brings back the thought that I felt spiritually and psychologically and mentally and emotionally discouraged today because the Bibles that I have in Isaiah 11:6, I heard about the Mandela effect changing everything. And the Mandela effect is kind of like a gaslighting thing, you know. The Mandela effect and CERN, CERN portals to hell, you know. The Mandela effect. With the Mandela effect, I heard that they supernaturally changed the words of the Bibles, even the King James version of the Bible. And so there's debate amongst Christians on that. I believe the Mandela effect is real. And I believe the Mandela effect is real, you know, and I've done a little research about CERN and everything. But I guess it just hit me, you know, that I even saw that even the King James version of the Bible seems like it's you know, but I don't know, because I don't want to say anything yet, but I gotta do further and deeper research. That's kind of like whether or not Christians believe in the Mandela effect or not. It's like people, Christians arguing with each other about whether or not there'll be a pre-tribulation or post-tribulation rapture, or they're arguing about whether or not the earth is flat. And so I don't want to say yet, though. I want to do further research and more research with the Mandela effect. If it's really true. And I need to pray about that also, because God did promise that he will preserve his word. So I need to pray about that and ask God to show me, you know, is this real? Is the Mandela effect real, or is it another what? I mean, you know, I don't know, but I wanted to say about the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. I found out that, I mean, I saw the video of the actual shooting earlier today. And then shortly after, I was defending Kyle too. After I heard the verdict and I heard about what happened. But then, I got disappointed when I found out that Kyle Rittenhouse is a Freemason. So now I don't defend his ass. I don't defend him. You know, the fact that I heard that they were in the courtroom shortly before he heard the verdict, he had his left hand, or is it right hand, inside of his suit that's supposed to be a Masonic salute, and that's why he got let off the charges. But I'm wondering, what the hell is a 17-year-old doing with a gun and at a protest anyway? So now I found out Kyle Rittenhouse is a Freemason. So, and that some people say that was a psyop, but the video looks so real. The video of the actual shooting, it looks so real. So I'm done talking for now, and thanks for listening to me for almost an hour. And yeah, so y'all can get, you know, a look at my ugly face again. So I ran out of stuff to talk about for the moment, but I'm gonna go for now. Excuse me. Ooh, that caught me off guard. And y'all keep me in your prayers, and I need to pray for y'all too. So I love y'all, and bye.